just wanted to give you a little heads up. So I found out through Nouveau Cheap that Walmart has an exclusive palette. Walmart has exclusive palettes. Again, Lulu got me addicted to Instagram, so I've been following like Wet and Wild on Instagram, and Wet and Wild said that they're gonna have exclusive palettes to different places. Right now, Target has the exclusive ombre blush. Wet and Wild will have a new 10 pan. It's a lot smaller than the Fergie 10 pan, which was renamed. It was not just renamed Wet and Wild, but they changed the names because I was at my Walgreens checking that out, and I heard Target will be carrying that too. It's gonna be smaller, but it's still gonna have 10 colors, and rose golds are in, which Lonnie did that, the Dolce collection. I loved it. So those are only gonna be $5. So they're gonna be smaller 10 pans, and they're supposed to be released in February. Some states, they're always ahead of everybody, and they already had it on their shelves. My Walmart just started resetting this Monday, but when I went again, I think it was Wednesday, they hadn't even gotten to the Wet and Wild part, and so I got to call them up later on to see what happened. But yeah, I went to, I'm close to two Walmarts, one where my son goes to school because I'm driving him now. There are no buses here. Trust me, if there were buses here, he'd be getting on that bus. So I have to drive him, and there's a Walmart right there, and they haven't even started. But they said that they were asking me for like an ID, product number. And so far, the only information that's been on Nouveau Cheap is that one of the colors is going to be named Au Natural. It's the same name that they had, Nude Awakening, which is one of the names that they used for one of their limited edition collections. That was the nude palette, but still no word on the rose palette. So I told her I only had the name, and she said, well, let me look up Wet n Wild in her system, and she said it did show that they are getting some new shadows in for a reset, at least the one by my son's school, but they still haven't gotten the reset in. But she said they will be starting February 1st, and that is what Wet n Wild announced, that it would be out for in February. So again, mine, I saw them start on, I think it was Monday, so I'm going to call them today to see if I know I went again and they didn't even get to it. They also had told me that they didn't get a reset for it yet either, so maybe today they do. I'll call again. But it's supposed to start February 1st. And speaking of ombre blushes, NYX has gotten expensive, and NYX was one of my favorite companies. I'm really getting frustrated with them, not just because they raised all their prices, but because they released a set of ombre blushes, beautiful ombre blushes. I think one was like red and maybe like a goldish color, a purple with a fuchsia, some warm palettes, and I really wanted the purple with fuchsia. I got all excited. I got a $10 loyalty coupon from Ulta, and so they don't have it at Ulta yet, although Ulta, I was there Wednesday, and they were resetting their walls already too, so they'll probably get to that. They told me by the end of next week it should all be done. But they had it online. I had a loyalty coupon, so basically I got it online. So it's $10, and then it was a buy one get one half price. I had got an eyebrow pencil, and so with the shipping, but with the $10 off, I paid like half price or less for the order. So when I get it in, these palettes, these ombre blushes, are not, the covers are not clear, so you can't see what you're getting. Not only is it not clear, it comes in a box, and the box is sealed, and you know that if you unseal it, then the store can't sell it. So I get my order, and there was no ombre there at all. I was so mad. If it had done it the opposite, if it had done mostly the purple ombre and just a little bit of the fuchsia, I would have been okay with that, because I don't really like fuchsia that much, especially for a blush. But no, it was all fuchsia and a tiny, tiny, tiny little dot of purple on the bottom. And I called Ulta, and Ulta says that if it was damaged, they would have sent me a replacement. But at this point, it was going to be a whole big mess where I had to return it to them. And I mean, I'm sure they would have sent me another one. But they said that they can't send me another one. There's no way for them to check what I'm getting. But obviously, that was wrong. That was either a factory problem, and if they're all going to come like that, people are going to get upset, or maybe I got a dud. So instead of waiting to send it back and all of that, and wait for a refund from PayPal, she said I could take it in store. But they never, not only did they not give me an invoice, they didn't give me the free samples I was supposed to get. I don't really care about that. But the store gave me a little bit of a hard time. The store that I go to, there's a lady from DC, I guess like us New Yorkans, I guess the northern people just got attitude, and she just had a nasty attitude, and she was, giving me a little bit of a hard time, and I've already experienced her. I've been going to Ulta just to see what's new from NYX, and I already experienced that she had a nasty attitude. And I said to her, all right, so I'm going to get a full refund, right? If you think you're getting a shipping back, no, I don't do that. I'm just going to give you product back. As she was saying that, she's scanning it. She's saying, you're going to have to send this back. Let me know, because you're going to have to send this back, and then you can get your shipping back. But I'm not giving you no shipping. She said, I'm just going to give you what you paid for the product. And as she's saying that, she's scanning it. And what she doesn't know is that I had the $10 coupon applied to that. And so before I went to the store, I told them, look, I want a loyalty coupon back, so I could use for the purchase of something else. Because this is not as described, and if you're going to try and make me keep it, it's false advertising. So they gave me another $10 coupon. So right there, I got $10 to spend on something else. And I think the buy one, get one half off is probably finishes for the end of this month. But when she scanned it, and she's telling me, I'm not giving you shipping, give me that attitude, it didn't scan with a $10 coupon. So she was giving me, it without the $10 coupon. So not only did I get back what I paid in shipping, I had a little bit more back. And I wasn't going to argue with her, and she's going to have that attitude with me. I'm not going to sit there and try to tell her, oh, well, you didn't apply the coupon, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, fine. If that's how she's going to be, then fine. So, that's what happens when you have a nasty attitude. She didn't want to look up the invoice. She had a heart. And the reason why it didn't show up, was because they didn't give me an invoice. So that's on them too. She says that she found the order online, so she confirmed that I did purchase these products, but it wasn't giving her an invoice number either. So it didn't tell her what I paid. Hey, you want to have an attitude, you want to be like that, then hey. I would have been honest with her, but I could see how difficult she was, and I was like, I'm not messing with her. As long as I get my money back, I'm not messing with this. And so but not only did I get back the shipping, I paid back a little bit more. So, that's what happens. You're going to give customer service, you give customer service. Do not be in a position of customer service and then you don't want to give customer service, or you're going to do it grudgingly. Seriously, that's just not the way to go. So anyway, just a little heads up. If you want to get the ombre blushes, they are gorgeous. I've seen a couple of pictures of women getting theirs. But I did see one picture where you could barely see the purple either. So it's going to be hit or miss. They're $10. There's a buy one, get one half off sale at Ulta right now. And most likely it's going to be popular because it's new. And NYX changes their things like every couple of months. So I don't know. It's still going to be there when they usually have sales a couple of times a year, 40% off. And then Ulta has a couple of sales a year, buy one, get one half off. So you could wait, but just know that it's going to be hit or miss. Not like the Wet n Wild one that I did notice in the store that you're not going to get perfect 50-50 ratio, but at least you could see what you're getting and you can choose. So when I went to Target to get my ombre blush, I compared each one and I picked the one that had the most purple in it. And I don't know if you could tell, but in the pictures it was shimmery, so that's really nice. So just a heads up with that. So yeah, I'm trying to think. Wet n Wild did say on Instagram that they will be doing other exclusives throughout the year, and they're going to be bringing some more new products throughout this year. I just know that all the stores, as far as the brushes, all the stores have that I can see except CVS, well, HEB and Walgreens, already have reset that part of the wall where the brushes go, and as far as I can see, there's only going to be 10 of the 17 brushes. So I went ahead and ordered the other ones on Wet n Wild, and they're so affordable because like they remind me a lot of the Sugar Pill brushes, and I'm not trying to dish Sugar Pill because I love Sugar Pill. She's awesome. Her products are awesome, but I just couldn't afford $20 per brush. NYX just did a whole new brush system, same thing, like $20 per brush. I can't afford that. So it reminded me a lot of that, and so it's like $9 for the small and $3 for the large brushes, and that's affordable. Only thing I hate is paying the shipping, but even that, it was like $5 shipping for regular mail. So that's a pretty good deal. Because a lot of places they charge you like $10, $11 shipping, but again, these big corporations have like deals with with their shipping companies, whether it be FedEx, whether it be the post office, whether it be UPS. And I noticed what they do. I don't think you can make deals with the post office, but I noticed that if you use a service, they give you the deal. Like FedEx or UPS, they'll give you a deal, and then they'll ship it to the post office. So, and then the post office will deliver it. So $5 is pretty reasonable. I think it's going to be the slowest shipping, but it's reasonable. And the only thing, just two things I want to say. I don't know if HEB still has, but they have these pretty pink cups for 50 cents. They had pink, purple, orange, and green, and I got a pink and purple. The purple is in my bathroom, and the pink one I bought for this. So I bought the other 6, because I have 11 of them. So I bought the other 6 from Wet n Wild, so I'm waiting to get that to use them. But I did just want to say 2 things about this. I haven't, basically all I can tell you, because I haven't used them yet, I'm waiting to get them all, is they are so soft. They are so soft. That's all I can tell you right now. I don't know how they clean. That's one of my biggest worries. Lulu was telling me, Charlene, they're going to get all dirty and they're white. How are you going to clean them? So I don't know how well they clean, especially foundation, but they feel so soft. And then the other thing that I can tell you, and I don't remember which one, but one of these brushes had glue on it. So obviously in production, they didn't, clean it properly, and it had glue on it. And the reason, now the other thing I don't like is it doesn't tell you what the brush is. The reason why I haven't even tried to return it is because this brush looks a lot like, it looks like one of the other ones I'm trying to see. I couldn't remember when I took it out of the bag which one it was, because it didn't have a name, so I didn't want to go to the store and get the wrong thing. It's a little tiny bit. I got most of it off. You got to be careful. And this looks to me like the contour brush, but I think they're saying that it's the blush brush. I couldn't remember, so I didn't want to mess with that. And I don't want to pull on this because it might pull out the hair. Again, these are only $3. I don't know how well they're made. I don't know how they're gonna last. So I put it against myself. I don't even feel it. It still feels soft. So I just left it alone. But just beware of that. And I didn't realize it until I took it out. And it looks too much like one of the other brushes. I didn't want to make a mistake, so I just left it alone. So I would say the good thing about it is the cost and how wonderful they feel. I haven't tried it on yet. I haven't tried to clean it. So those might be a factor in why you would buy it. But yeah, the bad thing is that they don't come with the name on it, and one of them had glue on it. So I don't know. You might want to be careful when you take it out. Inspect it so you'll know which one it is when you go to return it. But they're sold out. Only one of the Walgreens, the one by my son's school, had a complete collection of it, and they sold out. And then the HEB sold out fast. I probably wouldn't have been able to exchange it anyway. So yeah, that's all I can think of. Just the news about Wet n Wild. So I really can't wait to try out those. They looked really pretty in the Instagram. The rose, like I said, it's a rose gold. Rose gold is starting to get very popular. I noticed that Ulta carries rose gold in there. Ulta has their own collection. You know, I'm noticing rose gold's becoming the thing. I really can't wait till I can get my hands on that. And they were $5 per palette, and they're 10 colors. So there's gonna be there's gonna be two palettes. So that, you know, that's really cool. So yeah, I think that is the news that I know of right now. As far as I know, there's a lot. I go to store, I see a lot of Maybelline, a lot of L'Oreal. Milani came out with a set of eyeshadows that I just really wasn't crazy about. I think I told you, because I know I have those colors in my Wet n Wild. And it looked like most stores are only carrying the nude gel shadows, and they were selling them out, I think, for like 75% off on their website, but I still see it was still there, and they're not on sale anymore. So I don't really know what's up with that. And I don't know if they're coming out with new stuff, but they mostly have face stuff from Milani. The new stuff is all face stuff for 2016. So, you know, that's the news with that. Like I said, I know like Maybelline came out with a bunch of matte stuff, very pretty lip products, but I'm just not going to spend $8 on Maybelline. But again, heads up, really gorgeous matte lip colors they have right now. If I'm going to spend $8, I'd rather it be on Milani. So, and I know they keep popping out these 10-pan palettes, you know, they're like the nude blush collection, the nudes, and they had the blush, and then they had the smoky, and then they had another one, and I think they just brought out another one. So they're popping out the palettes. L'Oreal La Palette are popping out the palettes. I'm so glad I remembered. L'Oreal, oh my God, I didn't get this. If I do get it, it'll probably be in the summer. I'm really trying to limit how much I spend in a month. You guys know that I'm using Kiss Express for my hair because it covers the white, and it doesn't, you know, it stays on, and it's only $3. But L'Oreal decided to come out with permanent pastel colors. Permanent. So I saw that at Walgreens, but they're $11 each, and I get my hair color for like $4 each. So I was like, they have pink, but the pink is very warm toned pink. Looks more like a peach, but it does have pink in it. And then they had the blue. I love the blue. And then they had the purple. Now the purple one had a lot of pink in it, and oh man, I wanted it so bad. Plus they're selling the bleach, but I'm not dealing with that again. So yeah, they had that, and so I didn't get it. But I went to Walmart, and one of the things I noticed is that Walgreens prices are much more than Walmart prices, because they had them for I think like $7 or $8 or something, whereas, you know, Walgreens had them for $11, and they are permanently on their shelf. So you might want to look into that. So L'Oreal made 3 pastel colors, and they are permanent. So that got me excited, because once all this grows out for the summer and I have all that white in my hair, I can try those out. And so I really want to try the blue and the purple. So yeah, so exciting stuff that I wanted to share with you.